From Truist Park, just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. And alongside now, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Cardinals have really taken care of their rivals in this series so far, looking for the sweep here today.
No doubt they will be absolutely focused. You want to steal a sweep from your rivals any chance you can. And I got to be honest, this is probably bigger for the fans than the players playing in this one. Huge bragging rights at stake.
Mike Soroka gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Now at the plate, Irving Lopez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Next, it'll be Mason Wynn. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
What a season this guy's having. He leads the league in on-base percentage, so he's mixing in some hits. He's also drawing some walks. A great combo. Any way you slice it, this guy knows how to get on base.
Lopez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Over to Albies. Back to first, and he throws it away.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
Digging in will be Demetrius Lewis. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League.
Yeah, and how about this rookie taking the league by storm? It's crazy that he's had such a huge impact in only his first year in the majors. He might turn out to be a very special player.
Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. belt. The pitch. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, I'm glad to get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category.
Well, that's what you hope for from your corner infielders. Typically, those are the big boys that you want to drive the ball all over the yard and bring the Ducks home.
First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Comes set. The 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And another foul ball. The pause and the 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. d'Arnaud gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Adam Wainwright gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Wainwright into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Eddie Rosario is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And there's one away. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Stepping up is Nolan Arenado. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
You might start to call these guys the road warriors. It's hard to win on the road, and with the win today, they would complete a sweep of a 4-game set on the road. Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Road, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Yadier Molina is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
So now here is Harrison Bader. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
From the stretch. Slow roller down the third baseline. He's got to hurry. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Love the aggressiveness from the catcher right there. He was looking at making the throw to second all the way, and he did a great job with his footwork to get to the ball and then make a strong throw for the out. Good stuff.
At the plate now, Dylan Carlson.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 35 homers and 58 runs batted in. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Peterson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Wainwright looks in. First pitch on the way. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 0-1, here it comes. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Smoke toward third. Gloved by Arenado. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And I'm locking in today on outfielder Harrison Bader, one of the elite defenders in the game, burst on the scene in 2018, and he can go get them with the best of them. Elite defender, people. Lock in on him. Top of the order hitter as well.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Wainwright comes into today second in the league in all-star voting among starters, so it looks pretty good that he'll be rewarded for his efforts so far this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike three called, and there are two down.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his sixth strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Fans, summer's almost here. The temperatures are heating up. The kids are out of school.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He'll come in here at 259, 8 home runs and 32 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Count even now at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's another 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. Over to first, and that retires the side. Now to bat, Tyler O'Neill, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Hit to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter number 8, second baseman, Irving Lopez.
Stepping in once again is Irving Lopez. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Mason Wynn. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cards leave 1. It remains 1-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of makeup. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Jock Peterson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Wainwright gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 is in off the plate.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Into the box, Ehire Adrianza, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Popped up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Set for the start of the 4th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Paul Goldschmidt goes quietly leading off the 4th. First pitch coming, here it is. Nolan Arenado stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Yadier Molina will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Hey Honcho, happy Monday, emoji clinking beer mugs.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0.
Good evening.
And stepping in, Freddie Freeman grounded out in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Wainwright looks in. Here's the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
2 strikes.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
1-2 now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lewis is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Adam Duvall.
1 down with a runner at second. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. First pitch of the AB now. Fouled off. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And definitely worth another look with our show track depth. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey Honcho, happy Monday, emoji clinking beer mugs. Good evening.
And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and even 30 home runs on the year. And with it, the Redbirds have made this a 2-1 game.
Most pitchers aren't going to throw this guy much of a fastball to try to challenge him, because this guy can hit him a mile just like he did with that swing right there. Impressive power.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field, and that is off the wall. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill. Now that's popped up, and no one will get this one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1, here's the pitch. Drilled down the line to second for 1. On to Freeman, a double play.
The batter in the 8th, second baseman, Irving Lopez.
Next, it'll be Irving Lopez, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. As he sends it on the ground to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Middle of the night here at Truist Park. Now it'll be Ozzie Albies as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Ozzie Albies.
Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Fastball called for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. First pitch coming from Wainwright. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Ball, that's in.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. To the left side, but it's well foul. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So here is Masyn Winn. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. So next to bat will be Demetrius Lewis. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Here's Nolan Arenado. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder going back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. 34 home runs now on the year. And it's given the Cardinals a 3-2 lead.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But the Cards. Welcome back to Truist Park, just outside Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi. Eddie Rosario.
Ready to go for the Braves. The left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
First pitch on its way.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And A-Ray Adrianza will be the next to bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright, and it's fouled away. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Acuna digs in now as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And they take the lead. It's gone. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. 7th inning ready to roll, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there is now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Will Smith will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 36 on the year for him. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Lifted down the line in left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Line down the left field line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The 0-2 once more. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing and a little tapper.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Irving Lopez. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And the Cards are going to wind up with extra bases again as they are on fire right now.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
So now to the plate, Mason Wynn, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 5-4 St. Louis. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Wainwright into the windup, coming at him with the 0-1. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. Wynn onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Peterson.
Stepping in for the Braves, Jock Peterson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this inning.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark, because you sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th and through the 6th inning, the tension starts to calm a little bit out in that bullpen, where you only have to get 6 or 7 outs, not 8 or 9 outs. So a job well done so far.
Again, a 1-2. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
At the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. A ball and no strikes.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
1-1. And he fouls this one off.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
The next 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Richard Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Richard Rodriguez.
Demetrius Lewis will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now here it comes. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time. And in a 5-4 game, let's give you a look at the starter comparison to see how these two guys stack up against one another. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. Nolan Arenado will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the AB now. On the ground to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals.
Leading up for the Braves, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. The Cards leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
And it's fouled away. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
So next to hit is Ehire Adrianza. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here's a pop-up now. Arenado waits on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Next, here is Freddie Freeman. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. In order go the Braves. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Yadi Molina digging in now. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now back, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And now in the box, Harrison Bader. He went deep back in the 5th. Hit hard to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Dylan Carlson will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ballgame thus far. step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ronald Acuna coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far. The most recent back in the 6th inning. First pitch coming from Wainwright. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Wainwright gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Adam Duvall comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Fielded cleanly on the first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out. So the Braves down to their final out now. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Outfield in the no doubles defense, now the first pitch.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
And he fouls this one off. Final strike for the Braves. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Cardinals go on the road and